can a woman forget her nursing child, that she should have no compassion on the son of her womb? Even these may forget. Now listen to these words, church. Yet, I will not forget you. I will not forget you. I will not forget you. Daughters, I will not forget you. Sons, I will not forget you. I think about when Jesus was taken before Pontius Pilate. And by the way, this psalm gets on the map not because of David, it's because of David's greatest descendant, Jesus. Because when he's up on the cross, of course, one of his Good Friday sayings was, my God, why have you forsaken me? I wonder what he was thinking when he was being brought before Pontius Pilate and they take nails and they stick them in his hands and they pierce his skin for our sins. And I think about this verse 16 where it says, behold, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. I will not forget you. God, how can I know you won't forget me? It's almost like, what could God do to give you the permanent reminder that you will never be forgotten? Because when you lose your job, you can be tempted to think you're forgotten. And when life is going bad, you can be awfully easy to think that you're forgotten. And when the guy dumps you, when your marriage falls apart, when your children reject you, it's awfully easy to feel pretty forgotten, to live like an orphan. He says, yet I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. So eternal God becomes a temporal man, and Jesus comes to earth. And he goes and he gets his hands pierced. And Jesus dies for our sins. And Jesus is buried for our sins. And yet an interesting thing happens, because on the third day he rises from the dead. And when this great son of David rises from the dead, when they say, is this really you? Or are we just imagining things? He says, take a look at my hands. When they're wondering, when they're in their moments of doubt, what does he do? He lifts up the hand. Thomas says, I'm doubting. God, I'm doubting right now. If we have any Thomases right now, and if you're still doubting, I want you to look at the nail-scarred hands once again. Because he says, I've engraved you on my hands. You will never be forgotten.